I'm ready to get started. Steve, you ready?
I've never been more ready for anything in my life, Michael.
Martha, are you ready?
Yes.
Batman, are you ready?
I'm Batman.
That means a lot.
Are you ready?
I'm Batman.
You sure, Batman?
But that's not what we're asking, Batman. Are you ready to start the show?
I'm Batman.
All right, okay. All right. Well, folks at home, you're listening to BlurdDotRadio. Hit the button. Button hit. Elgin's not here.
Mike has the controls over the buttons. He's doing a great job, though.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one more go. You're listening to BlurdDotRadio. Bah.
The keyboard on the newer MacBooks isn't as responsive as the old MacBooks.
Was that true?
I just feels that way whenever I punch into one.
Interesting.
Yeah, like this is like an old MacBook keyboard.
I'll clean this off today.
Yeah.
Sensitive, you know.
It's just like a little flat.
Go to the settings and the tracker.
You shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, but some people like a delay. Other people like it to be shoop, shoop.
We'll talk about this later, dude.
I believe what you said was shoom shoom.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. So, folks, you are listening to BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio. I am your host, Mike Stidham. To my left is Steve.
Yeah, that's me.
To Steve's left is an empty chair where Kenny is inexplicably missing from.
Oh, Kenny.
But Martha Wade is here. Hey, she made it. Thank you for making it. James Nelson is, according to lore, on the way.
Yes.
Also, he told me if his wife goes into labor, then he's not going to make it.
No, that's right, James. James, walk in the door.
Right. Hello?
Hello?
Come in.
Come in.
To the door. Can you not hear us over the soundproofing?
If you black, you could walk in.
Open it?
Yeah, please. You also could put on your headphones, too. I just realized you don't know what's going on right now.
No.
We did that whole Batman skit, and she didn't have a clue.
Oh, well.
Oh, maybe we're just collectively hallucinating.
Martha just left the building.
Oh, Martha's gone.
Hey, guys at home.
Tonight's going real well, dude.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Again, you're listening to BlurdDotRadio. Kenny isn't here. James isn't here. Martha just showed up. I am doing the sound because DJ Elokari is DJing at Soho House for All-Star Weekend because, you know, he's fancy like that. I guess we're going to start off with Blurred Outs.
We're going to do Blurred Out.
Why is it so quiet? Because my computer's
Your computer's quiet.
Also, this introductory music I picked because Martha didn't put on headphones yet, so she can't hear.
I can hear you. I'm in the same room with you.
You got to put on the...
I heard it.
This is slapping tough.
This was going to be the intro music as I introduce everyone. Also on the feed, Sassy Black Nerd is not Martha. that's again,
it is
Kenny,
literally Kenny.
who's missing. Who knows where he is?
That doesn't, like I knew that was Kenny the second I saw it.
What's that?
The Sassy Black Nerd. I was like,
yeah.
I knew it.
He's a sassy man.
He actually is a Sassy Black Nerd.
There we go. now we're cooking. So we're gonna start off with Blurred Outs.
Blurt it out.
What's my Blurred Out for this week? Did I pick one?
No.
I was in an art show.
Sick.
I'll tell you this, and I predicted this. Facebook said 37 people would show up. Out of the 403 that I invited, 2. 2 showed up.
Nice.
That's how I thought it was going to go. But it was a good show. Shout out to Blank House. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to that young lady who served me beer, and I don't remember her name. I was also a little drunk when I got there, and I was really drunk when I left.
Where was it at?
Blank House Gallery, BLNKHAUS. It's not spelled Blank House because it's an art gallery.
What neighborhood is it? Mike didn't know where he was at.
I think it was Logan Square-ish.
Was the graphic for Blank House very clean?
Maybe.
It was dark.
Yeah.
Is it dark?
Well, it was like a dark show, right?
No, it was
anti-Valentine's Day kind of
vibe.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was in Logan Square.
I was there in spirit.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I shared it.
No,
Is it Logan,
Well,
is
thank you.
Logan Square, Avondale, which is just Logan Square.
it might be Avondale. I once saw a guy get jumped by 9 Puerto Ricans in Avondale. Him and his dog.
Yeah, I can see that.
His dog didn't get hit, but it barked, and it was there.
Useless dog.
Yeah. Pick the dog up and throw it at people.
Your dog's a dud.
It's a tiny. It's not going to help you in a fight. Yeah, that's what I was in the show. I haven't sold anything yet. I'm in another show next week called Pancakes and Booze. You got to pay $15 to get in there. I also have to pay $15 per piece, which is kind of BS, but
That is.
I got bills to pay. So, and working the door at a bar. Like I had a funeral the first weekend of this month, an art show this weekend, an art show next weekend, and then a wedding at the end of the month. I'm not getting paid anything.
Yeah.
So, if you want to support me, buy some art or just let me borrow like $4 until April. Steve, what's your blurt out for this week?
Yo, I just got back from Puerto Rico.
Look at his tan.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the glow.
Man, glowing.
It was beautiful. Like if you're gonna go anywhere, everything is one. Somebody told me that they they have the I don't know what do you call Puerto Rico. It's not a state. It's an
Territory?
Island. It's a territory.
I think it's a territory. I went to public school. I don't actually know.
But like I think there's a ordinance to where you have to paint your home colorfully.
Colorfully?
Yeah, but on top of that, besides like the actual like homes being like bright colors and the sunshine and the beaches and whatever, there is also like a lot of awesome graffiti and art that was just like everywhere. I saw JC Rivera. I saw 2 JC Riveras. One was definitely like on purpose. The other one was just cuz, what else am I nerding out? I had another thing. I had to work all-star weekend. I got to see Blue the Great. He's an artist and designer. He designed one of the newest Jordan 1s.
That's nice. I ever tell you I've never liked Jordans? That's not true.
No,
I've liked 2 pairs of Jordans and all the Jordans that have ever existed.
Yeah, I'm not a Jordan fan either, but like it's nice to see the fact that for All-Star Weekend in Chicago and across the board, they've given agency to Black artists and designers and entrepreneurs. It's great. It's great to see. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Other than that, the whole weekend kicked my ass, and I'm gonna cry later tonight when I leave here. So I don't mind saying that either. I don't mind people knowing that.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
Real thug tears.
Yeah, real thug tears. Not really, but yeah.
Martha, do you have a blurt out? Have you done anything geeky this week? You are wearing a lovely color of Tupac shirt.
I am. I love the sweatshirt. My daughter got it for me.
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't do much. I was just chilling. I said no to those hanging out, let's get drunk parties.
that's
And was
less
watching.
fun than doing
It is less fun, but I enjoyed it. I was just like decompressing.
You didn't want to stand out in the cold for a long time to get a free hoodie? No.
I mean, I thought that was our goal as a people.
That's what
I was watching
What
like
we were
reality TV, which I don't even want to admit what I was watching.
Whoa,
that's
90 Day
kinda-
Fiance.
it's
Steve
along
loves,
those lines.
He loves 90
I
Day
love
Fiancé.
90 Day
It's
Fiance.
Love Island.
What's
Love Island? Oh, wow.
UK, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Could
can't
you all
stop.
describe to me what this is?
Oh my
Love
God.
Island? Is it like naked in the phrase?
They're
Isn't
pretty
that a
much-
thing? Naked date.
They're in their bikinis a lot,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but they're like now they're in South Africa, and it's 5 or 6 girls and boys looking great, trying to find love.
Who's
I
your
don't know why
favorite
it's so
character?
entertaining to me.
Who's your favorite character?
Right now, Paige.
Describe Paige
and
to
her
our listeners.
boyfriend Finn.
Who are these people?
Describe
What do
her.
they
They're
do?
like 20 something, super fit. It makes you want to work out and eat right.
Not me, baby.
And She's usually I don't go for blondes, but she's blonde, really cute, blue-eyed, just a little more natural.
There he is.
Hey,
James Nelson is here, folks.
Came with his own water bottle too.
We gave you water.
Yeah.
We also had
You can
water
never
for
have
you.
too much water.
Hey, welcome.
Hola.
Can't keep your water on the table.
Don't put the water on the table.
Put the water on the table. Gotcha.
There it is. We already got you set up on the feed here. Now we got 4 people.
Grab
Now
some,
we just gotta figure
grab some
out-
headphones while you're over there too.
Yeah. That way you can hear the Mario music.
Yeah, it's a lot of Mario music.
I played this because Martha told me that her favorite video game was Super Mario Brothers 3.
It was.
Really, that get
It still is.
Want to vomit and throw up.
Super Mario 3?
Yeah, it's good. It's just like something about it. Just the whole like I think
I don't
the
want to
color,
hear the rest of this.
the color scheme.
It's
It's a lot of like.
I thought we were friends this whole
There's a
time.
lot of dull yellows in it.
There are also hills with eyes and smiley faces.
Yeah.
It's a little
Oh,
creepy.
great.
A little creepy. So, James, we start the show off with blurred outs.
Okay.
Let me hit the button.
Blurt it out.
Yeah, I think I heard that like 4 times during the live feed.
Yeah. Martha's blurred out is that she watched Love Island all week.
Yeah.
Somebody named Finn and a blonde lady.
Name Paige.
Were they together? What's their story?
Yeah, they're one of the couples. They're so young. I don't even know why I watch this stuff, but
Well,
it's
'cause it's
entertaining.
entertaining,
It is
yeah.
entertaining.
Wait,
and they have
so-
these accents.
Hello, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, 90 Day Fiance is a superior show.
I've seen it.
Yo, it's great.
Superior to what?
All of them, because like, yo, dude, it's just you can see it one of two ways. You can see it either whether these people are trying to find love, or are these men from other countries trying to finesse these hillbilly women into a green card situation. Mommy, why you don't dance?
It's like half and half, right? Half of them.
It's not half and half. It's like for every 5 there's 1, bro.
That's real.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
you know,
2 at the most.
I'm sure you grow up thinking like, wow, Americans have money, and they think that I'm exotic. I'm
There's
getting me a car.
there's one broke dude. He got a girl from the DR, and he does, he's broke. Like he's broke, and she keep thinking she keep asking him for stuff. Like, but all he does is drive Uber and take care of his son, and like, dude, like she's like, oh, I'm gonna move to Florida, I'm gonna be in Miami, I'm gonna wear Prada, and he's like, I'm like, yo, he shares a 1-bedroom apartment with his son.
Well,
like,
in that
you're
way, I
not-
guess he finessed her. She came all the way there, and he's like, here's my 1-bedroom apartment. I sleep on a
Yeah.
Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess you're right.
Yeah. So James Nelson, what would your geeky thing for this week be?
For this week. Geeky thing. Wow. Oh, man.
Have you played a video game, watched a TV show, seen a movie?
Collected coins.
Yeah, you know what? I
Collected
haven't had any
stamps.
geeky moments this
went
week,
to-
man.
Did you collect any baseball cards?
No, man, but I spent about hours, about 5.5 hours on Instagram. That's probably geeky.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
What do you go for on Instagram? Are they?
Well, mostly my feed is.
Oh, you gotta talk right into the microphone.
Oh yeah, mostly my feed is thick chicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Any ones in particular?
So you can paint them, right?
That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
I will
That's
definitely
what
find
it
all
is.
types of inspiration with beautiful women. Oh yeah, like all the time. What was the question, Mike? What'd you say?
Is there anybody in particular that you follow?
Oh man, there's so many of them.
There's a whole world.
This is true. This is true.
Right.
My Instagram is open right now. I'm gonna rattle off some names. Fairy Thug Fantasy. That's one. She's pretty good looking. Shout out to you out there. She has her
Oh
own
yeah, she is.
account.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love all the tattoos. She's
Yeah. See, yeah.
See?
yeah, she's hot, man. She's,
Wifey. She's in Chicago. She raps.
yeah, I don't know what that is.
She saw my art somewhere and wrote me a letter, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta approach this the right way."
That's what's up.
Who's another one? Denise Nicole, I think, is the name of another one. She also has.
You
a
gotta go
OnlyFans
to your
account.
explore page. You can't just be on the main feed.
Yes, I can.
No, that's true.
If you
Trying to be
if
specific.
if you wanna get real about it, then you
Yeah.
wanna be on the explore page.
Well, I'm trying to make connections.
You got a lot of
between-
memes, bro. And like you got a lot of memes and like decent people on your feed.
You're looking at it right now. Well, decent people, yeah. Kenny, when did you post?
That's like a day ago.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
The algorithm of Instagram, the non-chronological order really angers me.
It's a little
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for only BlurdDotRadio person posting. I think it's because they're so close together.
Oh yeah, 3 at a time. Yeah, that was Steve's advice.
Yeah.
He's responsible for that. Yeah, I'm not running across any Instagram models on here.
No, yeah, your feed is decent. Your feed is
Is it
decent.
artsy fartsy?
Yeah, it's like
There's
there's
memes. There's a picture of cakes.
I just seen an art and then a meme about Joe Biden. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh wow. Okay.
There's Martha's sister doing people's hair.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
you
in my
found her.
feed.
That's sweet.
More often than I'd like to see it. I'll tell you that.
She just started doing more. I told her to do those before and
There's
after.
like people's kids and whatnot. Like there's like decent
Lots of
people.
people. There's Felisa Holman.
The second I open Instagram, it's just like, oh, here's
Pose.
here's a thick woman for your first picture. Do you want to keep going? And
Oh,
I'm
there's
like,
one.
all right.
Killing Cupid.
Yeah, nah.
No, I'll show you a picture of her. Maybe you'll start. Maybe you'll start following.
No, she posts mostly memes, bro.
No, she's got pictures of her. We'll find it. We'll find it. There's one.
I remember when you guys were encouraging me to post more.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
racy.
Yeah, I do need to post more. A
I'm
lot
I'm trying to
more.
show
Are
my
you-
beer belly off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing now, dude.
Yeah, dad bod all day.
There it is. Martha, why are you against posting more racy memes? Racy memes? Racy?
I guess because I have kids and like my mom, she'll be like,
Dude,
how could you? If I curse in my feed, she'll be like, is that really the image that you want to portray?
Oh.
I think she's listening too.
Oh. Hey, Martha's mom. I've met you. I've been to your house for
You have. Pepperfest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out
I tried to sell
Pepperfest.
art in your garage, and then I had to go to work. That's the whole story.
Yeah. I think I still have that art in
Do
my
you?
storage.
Somebody wanted to buy the Mr. Krabs piece once.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Well.
Someone
Sorry,
has
Aaron
that
Mitchell. Also, shout out to Aaron Mitchell. I think we have exhausted the blurred out segment of this show. So now we're gonna go into a mix that DJ Elokari gave us. Let me tell you about my good friend DJ Elokari. He knows full and well that we do 15-minute music segments, yet he sent me a mix that's 10 minutes long. So what that means, folks, is we will be back not at 8 o'clock, but around maybe like 8:55. You are listening to BlurdDotRadio. We will be back at 9 o'clock with trailers.
The 10-minute mix is like 4 songs.
Yeah, it is. Talk to Elgin about it.
BlurdDotRadio. all is bad. You gon' understand when you see my past. Harder for my face when I'm crashing down. VVS is dripping in the Lambo. Cut me open, you gon' see the inner side. I've been flying high, trying to live my last. Harder for my face when I'm crashing down. Drain me, I can't wait to see the light go. Pop the kite, burn the light. Pop the kite, I just wanna see the night glow. Pop the kite, burn the light. Pop the kite, I just wanna see the night glow. Shoot my pants, I'm riding on a freak show. Colors dripping all over my C-slow. Moonlight painting on my inner evil. Gravity is pulling me to people. Shoot my pants, I'm riding on a freak show. Colors dripping all over my C-slow. Moonlight painting on my inner evil. Gravity is pulling me to people.
Slimy, my diamonds dripping slow and hard, say like I can't find us. This shawty out the project, they gon' know my name. We be in the phantom, like we're walking to the copping teams. I don't give a damn about you talking, let my chopper sing. You won't let that money talk. Big body baby stepping on toes from just how it walks. Big body benzing on the show, all they do is go. I don't take it loss, kill them all like I'm running chalk. With me on my balls, got me leaning like a creepy walk. Blowing calls, till them all sucking like they smalls. I'm an angel, he gon' love me like them freak. Diamond twisted vixen splicing like a freak show. Go and take a seat, yo. Shoot my pants, I'm riding on a freak show. Colors dripping all over my C-slow. Moonlight painting on my inner evil. Gravity is pulling me to people. Shoot my pants, I'm riding on a freak show. Colors dripping all over my C-slow. Moonlight painting on my inner evil. Gravity is pulling me to people.
Right about now, I'm overanalyzing what the fuck I'm going right now. I put it off, thinking all right now. But how you gon' pipe down before the fight rum? I'm right bound. Not every day is better, subject to verbal vendetta. Cause the hunger got me fed up instead of burgers and lettuce. I'm making lettuce with lettuce. If you let us, won't regret it. If you pay us, we read up. If not, the show is better. But don't get caught up in the chatter. The more you know, it sets you free or be your shadow. These challenges channel me to a moment of clarity. There's just longer in Beverly. Will I see the hills up in Beverly? Or end up paying bills forever. I'm fighting till the death of me forever. Been oppressed, tell me what's another penalty. I'll write it off, that's why I bring my pen with me right about now. I'm overanalyzing what the fuck I'm going right now. I put it off, thinking all right now. But how you gon' pipe down before the fight round? I'm right about now. I'm overanalyzing what the fuck I'm going right now. I put it off, thinking all right now. But how you gon' pipe down before the fight round? I'm right bound. Crooked uniforms acting mighty, they look spineless. Aiming from they pedestal. If I leave a little early, know that I was on my way still. Know that I was keeping up my way still. Time was occasionally wasted, but I play at work. Music is the grind, and I'm putting in my time. When I find some time, and I'ma build what's mine. But first, guzzle down these rhymes with some politic and tonic, accompanied by complimentary sonic and third. Always stay on the move. 2 steps behind the move. Who said you can't win? Rush it. Who's that? They guard down. Might as well creep inside your coffin and go to sleep right about now. But I know you can't stomach that, so where you headed from here when you're standing in front of death right about now. I'm overanalyzing what the fuck I'm going right now. I put it off, thinking all right now. But how you gon' pipe down before the fight rum? I'm right bound, right about now. I'm overanalyzing what the fuck I'm going right now. I put it off, thinking all right now. But how you gon' pipe down before the fight rum? I'm right bound.
Here's Mo, Mark D, delightfully. We say to you, so Alamo, rough nigga, Silk Road, turn bronze, turn silver, turn gold, position pose, roll with the wind, fin without the hat and J. Adventure take Thaddeus and minus the fate. For goodness sake, he's putting in cake. MCs are high in calories, but you know PX 90 of them shoving them blindly. Mosh pit finally unwinding, signing with white flags. Dag these haters are whining, minding my own business while you tend to yours. Archive stories of these whores that we twisted on tour. Feel like a more roar like a lion, soar from the thorn in the paw, pin heads to prove that I'm wrong. They saw the light in the night, so queens, make me the king. Ladies, realize the truth in the songs I sing. Is it wrong for pawns to stand strong from the wing and deem me the MC child of Bruce courageously, huh?
Substantial Demarcus D, masters of artistry. Let's go, y'all. Hey. Microphone in my hand, seeking the crowd with no master. A ceremony, I'm the only guy you should ask for. Compare the homie, the phonies reply, share laughter. Don't forgetting I'm going, having wildin' in the rafters. I don't rap for other rappers or the chaps that play them, saying they want the real, but only feel them when they're exaggerating. I put the truth before the cool, ain't nothing realer than that. It's what's been missing, in fact. So I fill in the gap like double penetration. Dudes starting to sound the same like alliteration. And I'm your liberation, ain't no imitation, understudies or stunt doubles obliterating anybody that is at one. Trouble with whippersnappers getting after the fruits of your hustle, but fail to capture. Then I fact the dudes I won't stumble. Born to rumble, so the struggle never topple me. So many battle scars, they're just novelty. Stizzle.
My speech impediments are rhythmic and elegant. Whole crowd surround just to listen to this rhetoric. I hop on with high scores who sleep easy in psych wards, who stands out like magic marker writing on the whiteboard. So permanent, we hurting it. Beat the beat merciless with mean dynasty greatness. You bowed when you heard of us. Building forbidden cities with this fly rhyme committee. About to change the world as if I was a 13th hippie. The other 12 you call disciples, but they really gypsies. I'm off topic, but when I'm gone, the world will miss me. Sice with brass knuckles on this mic device. My soul Alamo to the world face to white. Heisenberg with my words, verse blue as ice. Sober when I write with vodka in the Sprite tonight. Some crystal hair with lemon wedge got me feeling nice. Looking to the sky, the brightest star so precise.
Yeah, ni shake a lot, gosh, yeah. You do your kind of nagalad. So, miles wide from the other side of the planet. I smile the corner, don't know what I mean. The attic, kidu mo yoru mo musada. Soon it will be added, fanatic up in the attic, a natural habit, damn it. Mimic loud, Gina Luto Kowe. He a poet, trigger the mind, sing with imagination, never flowing in the ocean of emotion, ready to blast a full explosion. So we breathe and stop. The wiki haki no chika kiri nak hakanak toki. No, he's zooming into be so not the penny, we be tripping over and over and over again.
Once upon a time, little girl on the grind, met a boy, he was nice at the time. Weeks from the days, plans they were made.
I'm gonna play this again just so the people at home know how much Elgin cares about us.
Elgin?
Oh, DJ Yellow
Are we
Card,
back?
I'm sorry. Yes, we're back.
And we're back. And we're back.
All right, so you got this mix going, right? Where's the sound on the mix? Hold on. All right, so we got some blending happening there, right? And then a new song starts. It sounds melodic and peaceful.
Once upon a time, little girl on the grind, met a boy, he was nice at the time.
Good story. Okay.
Weeks from the days, plans they were made.
That's it. That's where the recording stops.
Wait, what? I don't get
It's great. It is great.
Okay.
But people at home, you're listening to BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
Oh wait, no, I was supposed to do this. I'm not usually the one that does this.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good actually.
You don't want to do this one?
I think both right back to back makes sense.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave it like that.
All right,
cool. So, folks, in the second half, the first half, we played Mario music. Now we're gonna play Street Fighter music.
Is that your favorite?
I love Street Fighter.
Eh? Pow! I knew that. I didn't know that.
I like Home Alone. I like Home Alone 1, the video game.
I've never played it.
It's really good.
It's probably not.
It really is.
Is it?
Yeah. You get this like set traps for the robbers, and you get to build your own weapons.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the host. My name is Mike Stidham. To my left is Steve.
What it do, baby?
And to Steve's left is an empty chair where Kenny is supposed to be.
Hey,
Don't
Kenny.
know why that is. And our special guests this evening are Martha Wade and James Nelson.
You can't see me, but I'm here.
No, they can. He's right there.
Hey.
You're on camera. Do you two want to tell people what it is that you do, where they can find you online, and your work as well? You know, whoever wants to start, don't jump over each other.
Sure.
IG, Instagram, The Artist Forever, and I have a website called Soulful Artistry. Twitter is Artists for Life, and Facebook, James Nelson.
All right.
Yeah.
And what kind of art do you do, James Nelson?
Mostly portraiture and I don't know, figurative, a little bit of abstract. Pretty much.
How do you feel about being one of the best artists in the city of Chicago?
Wow.
Because it's true.
One of the best. Huh?
It's a fact.
Yeah,
I'm not just saying that because of radio. I've told other people that.
Wow.
You are damn good, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's an honor. It's a pleasure, man. I'm grateful. Yeah.
And so humble.
Humble dude, like, you know. I try.
Martha Wade.
How can I follow that?
What do you do? How can people find what you do?
I paint and draw. I'm doing a lot of drawings lately, like ballpoint pen on wood. My style is a mix of realistic and abstract. I like to blend it together so it looks like a dream, looks like it's moving. You can find me everywhere at Wade Create. Mostly Instagram, although I haven't posted lately.
No?
I've had a little bit of painter's block, but you can go to wadecreate.com.
Go to Puerto Rico, I'm telling you.
The block subside.
Unblock.
Unblock.
Go to Puerto Rico.
Well, I was in Nashville.
Sunblock and unblock.
I was in Nashville and got unblocked when I visited Risha. And we're actually
Shout out to
planning
Risha
shout out to Risha.
You're going back down there?
You're invited. We're planning like an artist retreat in Nashville and hopefully get unblocked and just paint and do the art swap too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Art swap.
It'll be fun.
In my last art swap that I went to that Martha put on, I gave away one of my favorite pieces in the world, and I kind of regret it.
Damn.
Not gonna lie, I love that piece.
Who got
tried
it?
to redo
I can't remember.
I don't know. I think I saw a picture with some white lady.
And then you never picked up your piece that you were supposed to get.
I had to go to work.
Yeah, it works. It doesn't work as well if you're not there. So if you just drop a piece off, like we're like swapping after the swap, and you're like, if you're not there, you're not getting the best of the best.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, you know, I gave somebody, whoever got that piece, it's the best piece probably that I did that year. Shout out to you.
Some white lady?
Some white lady. I remember seeing a picture. I don't know if she posted it.
We have white ladies at this?
I don't know. Somehow, in my head, it was something like I saw pictures of the swap. Maybe. I don't know. It was like 15 years ago.
Or 4.
Or
3.
30. I don't know. What? Who keeps track? What's a year?
I
really?
can't remember yesterday, bro.
There you go. So, folks, we're gonna get into the trailer segment of this evening.
People might worry about me next week.
What's that?
People might worry about me, but from the comments I make on here sometimes.
All the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve. It's not true. So we have 2 teaser trailers and then 2 real trailers. I didn't want to spend too much time on teaser trailers because clearly they didn't spend that much time on us. Our first teaser trailer for the evening. Did you all get a chance to watch the trailers?
No.
Where would we have watched them?
On the rundown that I put both of your emails.
Probably about 5 days ago.
Probably about 5 days.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah. That's
Of which I have several, but let me.
we can stall.
You don't
Why
have
do you
this.
wanna watch
You
it?
can't realistically.
Or we can watch the trailers like right now.
Yeah,
and
is
just
it
go
gonna
over
pop up here?
It will be
Over there? Okay.
Where would it
John,
be?
I apologize.
No, don't touch it. I'll just.
You guys could just like stand up and stand over our shoulder. Oh no, that's cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a gag for the first one. It would have been more of a gag if I didn't say that it's a gag.
You ruined the
Spoiler
joke.
alert.
So our first trailer is going to be for Stranger Things season 2. What did I just say? Season 4? 3? 8?
Right?
I don't know. I don't know what these people are doing.
Aren't these kids all adults now? Isn't one of them Day and Drake?
Oh no. Do not talk about Bobby Brown in this manner. Boy, let me cut the music.
Strange. Nothing's really strange at this point, really, honestly.
Well, no. Here's the strange thing is I started playing this one because this seems like that's what it is. This game was called Russian Attack. You run into a Russian prison camp.
Yeah, I love this game.
It was a fun game.
Yeah, it was.
It was very difficult after this game. He just stabbed 2 people with 1 knife.
The name of this game would be racist if it wasn't Russian.
No, it's spelled Rush in Attack.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And it was made in the 80s, so you know what they were trying to say. But here's the actual teaser for Stranger Things season whatever it is.
In a dark world, in a dark world, several white children and 1 black child.
Yo, that kid's not gonna get to play Lil Wayne in the Hot Boys. We got the men's chorus. That's what Russian is like. That was Terrence Howard. What's this guy doing? This one over here. Oh no, who's this guy? What? It's Hopper, but I thought he was dead. Dun, dun.
It couldn't get any stranger.
Just when you thought things couldn't get stranger. So I like Stranger Things. I'll watch whatever they did. If I didn't see a trailer for it, I'd still be excited about it. But that's just me. Steve doesn't like Stranger Things.
It doesn't interest me.
Yeah, I've never seen the show.
Season 1.
No?
And then
Yeah,
I
I've
was
never
like,
seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
And I like Winona Ryder, but
it's like a hard, like it's just like I don't know. It's it's Harry Potter to my Lord of the Rings. Like I don't
explain that, Steve.
I think Harry Potter people are like I feel like there's like a large broad fandom to Harry Potter.
Way too large. I don't understand it.
And then you have Lord of the Rings, and it's just me and like 6 dudes that have never seen the sun before that like Lord of the Rings, like that's what I feel like the fan base is.
I'm gonna be real. If you like Lord of the Rings, you like to read more than I do.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I do not have the attention span. Like they're 3-hour-long movies.
they are.
There are 3 of them. That's 9 hours.
And they're all in the top. When you look up top 25 movies of all time, they're in there.
I mean, they're well made.
So I tried.
I've never not seen them director's cut, so it's longer than 3 hours.
Yeesh. Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I mean, there was weed involved. It's not like I just sat there.
I mean, if there was weed involved, you probably did something akin to just sitting there. All right, so I'm the only one interested in Stranger Things season 4. Fine, I'll deal with that. I'll carry that. Our next trailer, however, is for a movie that I can't imagine why this would be good, because DC tends not to make very good movies.
I agree.
The Batman. Here goes.
Oh, it's the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an original idea?
Oh wow, I've been waiting on this.
Have you?
Oh, the trailer.
Yeah, the costume probably looks like crap.
Nah, I mean, what you get to see of it. there's the bat sign symbol.
Where's the ears?
So they're saying that that's supposed to be the gun that killed his parents that he made a batarang bat sign out of. He's got on his Arkham Knights PS4 gear, and there he is. There's his thin chin in the Batman outfit. No ears.
Yeah, no.
Is that it? That's it?
Definitely based on the earlier versions of Batman. Like, yeah.
You know, there's a CGI Batman cartoon called Beware the Batman. That's what the face reminded me of. But you know what else it reminds me of? The Netflix Daredevil.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Look at this. You don't even get to see his ears. No eyes, no ears. It's like a blind guy running around fighting crime. And a cape.
And it looks like he has a collar too, which is kind of bothering me a bit. Why did he have a collar?
Do you think he popped that collar?
Yeah.
You think it lays back now?
What's the purpose of that?
Yeah. I don't
Well, ever since I can remember.
He has a leather mask on.
Yeah. Oh, I did not show that at all on the live feed because, again, hella distracted. Let's show it to the people at home. Seeing how it's a teaser, watching it over and over again feels appropriate. Also, this is supposed to be the theme song for the next movie. Kind of cool. Not terribly cool. It's not better than the 90s cartoon theme song. Like, that's the Batman theme song.
That's the ultimate Batman.
Oh, yeah. There he is. That's the Twilight guy's Batman. People at home. You know,
Is it really the Twilight guy?
Yeah, the Twilight guy. Yeah.
It's the Twilight guy.
Which guy?
The main one.
The one that they
There were two.
That they just scientifically.
Were there two
proved.
main ones?
Yeah, the wolf or the vampire.
Wolf.
Oh, okay.
The vampire.
So now I'm a little. It's a vampire
It
or
was
it's the
Shark
wolf?
Boy and
him, Taylor Lautner. Yeah. So now I'm intrigued. He's pretty good looking.
Oh, well,
Taylor.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's not Taylor.
Yeah, I think we played.
I thought you said it
Bruce
was.
Wayne.
It's the
I'm
other
not
one.
Oh, it's the other one.
Batman.
It's the white one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Less excited now.
Yeah, they they scientifically proved that, or a computer said that he was like the most like perfect man in the.
Because he looks
facially.
He has no
ridiculously
lips,
European.
though.
That's what I said, bro.
No
Like, how
lips.
can you like do
And
that?
a pointy face.
Yo, how you gonna do that with my boy Idris is out here?
Jason Momoa is right out there.
Yo, you
running
can-
around. He never wears a shirt. He's trying to get Sexiest Man Alive every time he goes to the grocery store. I don't think he
Literally.
wears a shirt to the
Yeah,
store.
how did John Legend get that?
John Legend looks like
got
the
Sexiest
adult
Man
Alvin and the
Yeah.
Chipmunks.
You ever seen him cook fried chicken?
There's a lot of them. It's not just one.
How did he get that?
I don't know.
He's a little sexy.
Just a little. He also sang "Ordinary People." I mean,
Yeah,
let's
you can't
let's
really
not
beat
let's not act like that doesn't count for something.
But the perfect man look should be a mix of races, I believe, not just all European.
I don't disagree with this.
Listen.
So I don't get it.
Vin Diesel then.
Yeah.
No. Wait a minute.
Will Smith.
As hetero as it gets, Vin Diesel looks like Homer Simpson.
He was back in his day. He was good looking.
I mean, back in the day.
We all were back in the day.
Oh, back in the day, yo, I was fucking. They said I look like Montel Jordan.
I can see it. I can see it.
This is how we.
But
I don't know if
taller,
that's the
right?
same one. This is how we do it. Fantastic
There
song.
you go.
Kids at home, go
They've
check
heard
out
it before. It was on a
Montel.
TurboTax commercial.
Not children's story, but put that one. I will go see this Batman movie. I will not pay money. Steve. When I say go see, I mean go to my computer at home and bootleg it.
See this movie. Do you know who the
Is it
director
supposed to
is?
be a straight up detective story?
Yeah. No
So he's
action.
gonna be chilling most of the time.
Well, no, he's gonna be like scooping up evidence off the
Oh.
ground. And
Oh, it's like that first scene in Jurassic Park when she touched the fucking Triceratops shit.
So it's gonna suck.
No, Jurassic
I'm
Park
still
is
trying
good.
to. Be like
no,
the first scene
I
in
mean,
Jurassic
like if
Park,
the
bro.
story is right, and I mean, he's not an awful actor, but I
I've
don't
only
know.
seen him. Have I ever seen him act in anything?
No.
Never.
No,
You didn't watch Twilight?
I watched one. All right, so I was dating a young lady who was like, "Oh, I love this movie," and I was like, "All right, I'll watch it." And I remember halfway through, like me, like talking, and she was like, "Why aren't you watching the movie?" And I was like, "Cause it's bad. I want to see this guy fall in love with a girl 300 years younger than him." Like, number one, weird. That's weird. Two, he's like got her on his back and he's running up trees like a squirrel, and they play baseball. It's like, this is a vampire movie. Where's the blood? Nowhere to be
They're
seen.
like,
no
humified vampires. I read the books too.
I tried reading the books because I worked at a pharmacy at the time. They were in the top 10 bestseller list, and the bookshelf was right there by the pharmacy. So, and it was dead every Sunday. So I just read books or like magazines. So like I tried reading what's that crap called about the Catholic religion?
The Bible?
Oh, the Tom Cruise one?
No,
I mean, what's his name? Tom Hanks?
Yeah, that joint.
What is that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Rogers?
Where they punish
Forrest Gump.
No, he's like running around doing some stuff.
Oh, Angels and Demons.
No,
the one before
that
Angels
was the sequel.
That was the sequel.
The Da Vinci Code.
Yes,
I almost called it the Leonardo.
I never got into that either.
Yeah, I tried reading that. I was
The
like,
first one was
and then I was like, oh wow, this religion is a little weirder than I'm used to. I don't care. And then then Twilight was there, and I was like, this is for 12-year-old white girls. Yeah.
That's what I said to the date that I was on. I was like, I've never wanted to date a vampire boy. I don't care. Like, why would I watch
He's also hit.
And they glitter in the sunshine instead of bursting in the flame. Like, this isn't Blade. This isn't Bram Stoker. I don't care about these vampires.
I love Blade, man. That's
Blade is the greatest.
ultimate, man.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
Fine job.
No, I feel like I have to be quiet because no one likes Twilight, but I do have
that's
a
why
13-year-old white girl inside of me. There's a part of me that is that also.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being so into it. My kids were young. I'm reading the book and I was like, and they're looking at me like, Mom, what are you doing? They're like, you're so lame. My 8 and 5-year-old kids are looking at me like I'm lame. So that happened.
Well, they weren't wrong.
No, they weren't. There's my nerdy.
You're
moment.
not lame.
Kids won't be calling me lame, man.
There you go.
Don't call your dad lame.
When your kids
when
get
you gotta be like,
teenagers, they
"What?"
think they're cooler than you.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yours
Here's
aren't
the thing.
teenagers yet.
Here's what you got to do when they call you lame. Do the typewriter. No one can do the typewriter. These kids will be like, "What?" It'll be amazing. It won't be. I don't know.
Well, for them growing up like in the technology era, me getting excited about a book to them was like, huh?
So you said earlier, if it would have been The Wolf, you would be more excited about this movie.
Yes.
Are you excited at all about seeing the vampire guy?
Not really. You know what?
Does he die in Twilight?
No, no one dies.
Okay, so
I mean, there are people. I'm sure there are people that die. No, there are people that die, but
I was
not.
about to say in a vampire book, no one dies.
You know what it is? I'm kind of over the same superhero movies being made again and again and again.
If Kenny were here, he always says like DC needs to focus on somebody else.
Yeah,
because
like
how many
a new-
Batman movies are you
The
gonna make?
question, everybody. The question would be the best
Go
one.
ahead. Oh yeah, you always say.
Oh, that's
the question. I was waiting for you to ask a
Right,
question.
I'm like, what question?
The question here.
The question would be the best one.
I'd watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, at least be weird.
Yeah. I'm all about that. But you're tired of Batman movies, Marshall.
Really?
I don't really need
all
it.
of them.
After Christopher Nolan's first 2 Batman movies, there's nothing's gonna be better than the
Yeah,
Dark Knight.
that's just like no comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Christian Bale was.
It wasn't even like Batman didn't even have to be in that movie. Even though they did predict Google spying on everything that you do. And they had the black guy say no one should have this much power and destroy it, and then they did. Google didn't do that. They just sold.
I do like Batman though. I mean, he's a billionaire. He's he's not super powered technically. He's like
dark. He's
smart. And
He's a
like,
ninja.
Yeah.
Intelligent.
You trust?
He's rich at the same time. He got the money.
He worked hard. Did he just?
No,
did
he didn't work hard.
did
He
just-
acquired
No,
it.
he
His
didn't.
parents got shot, and he was like, "Oh, I got a bunch of money. I'm gonna go travel to Europe."
And he's being raised by his butler.
Yeah.
How's your butler going to
He's
discipline you?
He's a
You just be like, "You're
underprivileged
fired."
youth.
Do what I want, Alfred. Get the fuck out of here. I'm Batman.
Overprivileged.
Master Bruce, you shouldn't fire. I'm sorry. I'll just go in the other room. James Nelson, it sounds like you are at least kind of excited about this movie.
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, I just don't like the costume. I'm like,
It's a little
this guy, he seems like he'll be a good Bruce Wayne. It's just, this costume is really, it's bugging me out, man.
It's a little,
like some leather, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sprayed with some, I don't know, latex. I don't know, it doesn't look good.
But what should it be if not leather or latex?
Well, remember the
What is
I'm sorry, when I think of latex, I'm thinking like the
Polyester?
shiny ass
it should be
latex.
leather, right?
I'll
That's
tell
what I'm
you,
thinking about.
I like that in the Christopher Nolan Batman, they made his cape make sense because he can fly with it. Because before that, it's like your cape's just going to get caught on things. And you use it for Phantom of the Opera, like dramatic effect.
I love movie trailers, by the way. I don't know if you know this about me.
I
Like,
know.
if there was a job where I could just watch them, that would be my
If you're
perfect
listening.
life. Just
you wanna-
watching them.
We don't pay,
critiquing
but like you can come
We
here.
pay you in
I
beer.
love them.
Beer is a payment.
We don't.
I've spent hours watching trailers before.
Yeah, I love trailers.
Yeah. I'll make a list based on the trailer. Okay, I'm going to watch this, this, and this.
Nice.
Yeah.
You really are kind of lame.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else does that.
I've done it one time,
Just
so I
one.
don't just constantly make lists of
If
trailers.
you show up to a Barnes and Noble, they give you candy if you watch the movie trailers.
They give you candy?
Yeah, you never did that?
Wait,
Why
say that
would I-
again. If you
I've
show
never
up.
heard
if you- yeah, well, there's no Barnes and Nobles or anything
Oh.
There's
anymore.
one downtown.
Oh, wow.
There's one in the loop.
Uh,
Lots of homeless people.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But like, yeah, when I used to go to Borders or Barnes and Noble, they're always like, "Hey, dude, I see you just standing here reading magazines for free. You want to come watch some movie trailers? We'll give you some candy." And I'll be like, "Can I get all the candy?" And they'd be like, "All right." And I watch the movie trailer and I tell them how trash every single movie starring Emma Watson was.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
very...
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson is beautiful, man.
Which
It
one is
doesn't
Emma
matter.
Watson?
Was she
It
from?
doesn't- Yeah, the movies are bad.
That's
I don't
the
remember
Harry
who she
Potter
is.
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
well,
did become cute.
Oh,
She's cute.
sorry,
Yeah.
wrong girl.
You were thinking of who?
Yeah.
Also,
Emma
Steve,
Roberts?
you asked me who's directing this movie.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves has also directed War of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes,
okay,
Let Me In,
okay.
Cloverfield, and other TV shows.
Oh, I
I've
love
never heard.
Cloverfield.
Okay,
bro.
those are all
Y'all heard
pretty
of
good.
Felicity?
Cloverfield's good.
Oh, I've heard of
Love that show.
Felicity.
Oh, this movie's about to be trash, bro.
Nope.
No, but the Planet of the Apes and
Those
Let
movies
Me
are
In was pretty
useful.
good.
Those movies are good when you're like too stoned to move off your couch and
No.
you're
I
like
thought they
going
were
to
cool.
Netflix.
The first one was genuinely good.
Yeah, they're good. They're just
It
not.
was like
they're
if a
not
kid,
Batman good.
a kid lives a normal life and then he has to go to a foster home where he has to fight everybody and then he becomes a gang leader. It's like Blood In, Blood Out.
Damn, what movie is
What
that?
movie was that? Yeah.
What's it called? The first Planet of the Apes remake. Where Caesar was like, I grew up in a happy home, and then I got aggressive, and they put me in the zoo, and then I killed everybody that got in my way.
Right.
It's pretty great. So, that was the Batman again. And I don't know. James wants to see it.
I'll do like you. I'll see it when it's freely available
I will
after a
see
time.
it when there is a digital copy online.
Yeah.
Our next movie, I actually don't know much about this, other than the fact that it's Daniel Radcliffe trying to shed that Harry Potter image. Hardcore.
Another 007 movie.
Oh, is it?
This one? It's called Guns Akimbo. We're gonna watch the trailer for it. Here you go. At least part of the trailer. I don't know. Will we make it through the whole thing is the question.
Attention span.
All right, here we go. There's Daniel Radcliffe, the lady with the gun.
Please, don't drive now!
All of his movies have been really good.
And this is the story of the worst day of my
Yeah,
life.
this is the weirdest.
Another schism.
Schism picked random psychos,
Also technically
weirdos,
we're not
and
posting
criminals
this on
and
trailer.
made them fight each other to the death. So the internet loved it. And then I came into the picture.
You scared yet?
See, I think I could beat that guy up. I wouldn't be worried about that.
To schism.
Already doing the match.
They bolted these things to my hands.
And then they kidnapped her agent.
They have my
girlfriend.
girlfriend. and some psycho is trying to kill me.
I like that she has $1 in her nose because that means she just did cocaine.
Oh, what's up with the slippers?
Oh, it's one thing to say you can't face violence, but when it faces you, you better be ready. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. You better be ready.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie.
I gotta kill you. Schism said they would wipe my slate.
How with the guns tattoo?
I have a
That's
plan.
new.
None of his other movies.
It is totally suicidal, but it might work.
Get out of the car, please. Come on. Please get out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Who's gonna drive?
Oh, of course.
How's he gonna put bullets in those drugs?
Right?
We'll stop it.
Practical question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, they're running.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, they're running out of ideas.
They're gonna show us the whole movie in the trailer.
Is this a comic? Is this a comic remake?
No more ideas to come up with.
Is it a?
Is it a comic? Cause it's Saban.
Is it a comic book?
Yeah, comic book.
I don't know. Here's what I do know: a guy relies on his newly acquired gladiator skills to save his ex-girlfriend from kidnappers. Did he have gladiator skills?
It doesn't seem like it.
Maybe that was what they shot him with in the neck dart.
They gave him like some Maximus DNA.
New skills, fighting skills.
There's a new Ryan Reynolds movie I want to see. Regular guy or some guy.
Oh, where he's an NPC?
Yeah.
In the video game?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
And he kind of goes rogue.
Yeah.
My son is a really good movie like critic. He knows what movie will be good. And he recommended this. And I'm like, okay. I think I agree.
Well, what do you think your son would think of Guns Akimbo? Also, what's your son's name? Shout him out.
Christopher.
Shout out to you, Christopher. Do you think
Loving
he's
this
gonna
music, by the way. Loving this music.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Shout out to Street Fighter 2 and whoever did the music for it back in like 1989. Would Christopher be interested in a movie about a guy who has guns nailed to his hands and has to go save his girlfriend?
He'd be more interested in the Batman than whatever you called it.
Guns Akimbo?
Yeah.
Comes out February 28th. Just to let all of you listeners at home know, it's going to be like in a week.
Is Black History Month?
There might be some black people in this. There weren't any in the trailer.
Where are the black movies?
They're going to die. Yeah,
let's get you some
you can't really
movie
have black
studio
people and guns in the same movie.
What's it called? The Photograph is a black movie starring Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield. We did get tickets to see it. I did not go. And then I tried to go again with more free tickets. Made it too late. You know, CP time, Black History Month.
He's a good actor, I think.
Lakeith Stanfield?
Yeah.
I like him, but his interviews make me not like him as a person.
Did you see what was that crazy movie he did?
Sorry to bother you.
Yes.
Lots more horse penis than anybody ever expects to see in a movie.
It just took such a crazy turn.
I don't think you were ready for the amount of horse.
Why are you saying that? Not into the microphone.
You said that before, and I don't think you were thought how much. I thought I was going to see a lot of horse penis.
It wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much.
It was like 3 shots.
I mean, maybe I set it up that way on purpose.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's
none of my friends think that I think these things.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is an average amount of horse penis.
It's just a little bit of it. Just a bit. I don't know. I'm vaguely interested in this movie. I'm not going to pay to see it. Steve, how do you feel about it?
This feels like oh snap! It's Netflix. And it's Monday type movie more than a movie I would pay for out of my own pocket, and like probably buy like a hot dog or something while I'm there. Unless I go to the movie theater on the northwest side, that's like $7 every time you go. The floors are all sticky though.
The 400.
Which one is it?
The 400 is the name of it.
Oh yeah, that might be it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Small theater.
Yeah.
You can drink in there.
Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want in there.
You can't do it everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't allow it.
The 400, is that on Milwaukee or where is it?
It's on north, right?
It's way up in.
Don't say
It's
House.
near Loyola. so it's far away. This is where I saw Endgame. I tried not to cry in front of all those white folks. So Martha, are you interested in seeing this movie?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna support my people and go to the theater.
Your people, as in assassins?
No, not this one. We were talking about the other one.
Oh, the photograph? That just seems to be straight
that's
up a
a
love
maybe.
movie.
I like love. I'm still trying to believe in love.
Oh.
This one, maybe.
Yeah. James, how do you feel about this one?
What is it again?
No, it's so unmemorable.
What is this?
It really does look like a Netflix movie. It just looks like a violent for no reason.
What's that movie where
which I'm into?
Where the homie could throw bullets? Angelina Jolie was in it. And
the comic book character looked like Eminem. I don't know. Morgan Freeman was in it. I think he was the villain.
It's a combination of that and like some movie like Crank. That's a combination of
Frank Morris.
It looks like a 90s video game.
Well,
like a PlayStation 1 video game.
The trailer made us laugh a little.
Yeah.
You and I, they didn't.
I didn't find it entertaining.
Are you easily amused?
Me, no, I don't think anything's funny.
Okay.
That's not true. He thinks 90 Day Beyonce is funny.
Yeah, I think it's
says it
hilarious.
every
But that's like people's real lives. That's always funny.
Guns Akimbo, February 28th, 2020. Take a date to the theater if you didn't take her out for Valentine's Day. Or him out for Valentine's Day.
Look at you.
Our next movie is called... wait, give me a second. Who writes the rundown? I do. Don't know what this is called. The Hunt. It's basically the movie that we just saw, except with politics. Here it goes.
So substance.
Nah, I don't know if it's substance. Ball games for sure. You know, if you're into that freaking.
Hey!
However, these people ended up here.
See how Martha just said what the movie was about?
Did you see that article?
Oh, so they're dropped on an island, they have to hunt each other.
Kidnap a bunch of normal folks like us and hunt us for sport.
Now this looks good.
See, but there's a twist.
The last I heard, free speech still exists.
Don't First Amendment me.
It wasn't real.
Everybody get out of here!
We were joking.
There's been a killing spree. You gotta come here right now.
You actually believed we were hunting human beings for sport. But you are.
We have an opportunity here to teach these people. These are not real people. They're actors.
I'm playing an Arab refugee, but I identify as white. I think that's problematic too, in some way.
You wanted it to be real, so you decided it was.
What kind of sick people would even think of something like that?
White people. We're the worst.
We should make that a drop.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, I don't really know what this movie is about.
Interesting.
Apparently, some rich people got a bunch of people together and then made them hunt each other or hunted them, and then somebody said it's not real, and then somebody said the people being hunted made it real. I don't know what to take from this. Probably take some more trailers. What is your problem?
Yeah, what's going on the phone?
This is how focused Steve is
Yeah,
on
he's playing
being
his
on a
video
radio
game
show.
and then, like,
I lost.
Oh, okay, so
all my money.
First of all, the trailer. All right, first and foremost, the trailer seemed fine, but I'm definitely gonna just watch it on Netflix in the comfort of my own home. It doesn't seem like it's worth like paying $13 for popcorn and maybe a beer at the movie or whatever.
It's definitely like $23.
Yeah, it's there you have it. You know, Common is at my job right now.
Why are you mad about it? Do you like Common?
Because you're here.
Yeah, I do like Common. Actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm actually like I like B. I like Finding Forever.
Huh.
Yeah,
two of my favorite albums.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
Steve only likes, or at least up until today, I thought Steve only liked hood stuff.
Nah,
hood rap music.
No, I like all of it. I like
Music.
rap. I like rap music.
What's good rap music?
Steve definitely doesn't like lyrical music.
No,
don't
I
let
do.
him fool you. No, he doesn't.
No, I do.
You said the words to me. You know the
Yeah.
day when I figured out I didn't like bars was when this happened.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Sometimes I don't like bars. A lot of times, actually.
Yeah. No. But Martha, how do you feel about The Hunt?
I feel good about it. Higher budget. There's a twist. I'm into that. Hillary Swank. Some.
Was that Hillary
They gotta
Swank?
pay her a lot.
Was that $1 Million Baby?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
She has nice full lips.
Of the.
That's what James noticed.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think it might be good.
I definitely noticed the lady who.
paying
What was
her
she in? She was in Glow as like the main wrestler.
Oh, she was. That's what she's from.
She was in.
I was wondering what she was from.
Oh,
I noticed
American Gods.
I know it's homie
I
from
love that movie.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
American Gods. I love
Yeah.
it.
I haven't
It
got
was a good book. I haven't. They
American
fired Anansi though, because Anansi was too black. They said he was too aggressive.
I heard about that.
Yeah. That's if you are black, you've heard that story. I don't feel safe around him.
Too aggressive, like on set, or his character became.
His character. They got rid of his character.
I don't believe it.
He's the reason I watched that show.
Yeah, he
Like the
was-
slave ship scene,
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay, I'm in. I want to see this.
Right.
No.
That's crazy.
So boycott American Gods. That show shouldn't be a thing.
Damn, that was my show. Now I got to boycott.
Is he the only
Read
black
the book.
character?
It's a good book.
No,
there are
there's
others,
a couple
but
black characters.
He was the blackest character.
Yes.
James, how do you feel about The Hunt?
I like it. I'll go check it out.
There it is.
Seems interesting. It kind of remind me of a comedy that was done with Mr. Bean and all that. Millionaire, he paid all his money, and he's I forgot the name of the movie, but it's kind of like the same concept. Just
You said
more-
Mr. Bean was in it?
Yeah, Mr. Bean was in it.
I feel like they've made a lot of these movies lately. The last one,
Running Man.
was like a zombie
Yeah,
movie. What was that zombie? Like that ironic zombie movie that they made with Adam Driver was in it. Bill.
Oh, that
Murray.
wasn't about that wasn't the class war movie. That was just a bad movie.
Yeah.
Like I've seen it. RZA was in it. It's the worst movie RZA's ever been in, and that's saying a lot.
And worse than Iron Hands or whatever that was.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
The Man with the Iron Fist. It was worse than The Man with the Iron Fist 2.
Yeah, that dude died. Oh, there was a 2?
There was a 2.
No, you're lying.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Worse than the Bobby Digital movie.
Far worse. The Bobby Digital movie clip, because that's all that ever came out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah. The Hunt. I don't know. I'll watch it somehow.
I like that it looks like the people they're trying to exploit will fight back. You know, I
But
like
then-
that whole theme.
I feel like that's how all these movies are.
Tiger Flame.
So much frustration in my childhood. All he does is keep Psycho Crusher back and forth across the screen. And stomps on the top of your head, swings back around, punches you in the face.
I
It's
hate
like,
it.
what?
Hated fighting Bison, man.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, The Hunt. When does this come out? Let's consult IMDb. Unless somebody here knows.
Oh, I was just looking it up.
These are the things I'm supposed to have done before the show.
And I'm going with an indie.
I spent so much time
to
preparing
read
for the show, and Kenny just didn't show up.
Harry Potter and Fortnite.
No call, no show.
Mm-hmm.
Not okay.
March 13th.
During Women's
2020.
History Month?
Yeah, it makes sense. Look at the picture.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a white woman with a gun.
There's a white woman.
Women's history.
It is Women's Month. I always get asked to do shows in March, and it's my birthday month.
That's cool. Hey, what? it's not March, dude.
It's not March.
I'm just trying to make sure I get out the way so when I see her drunk at a bar one I'll be like, what?
So
Yeah, you did see me drunk at a bar one time.
that
Yeah,
happened,
that's
man.
right, yeah. We were all drunk.
Yeah. So next we got some headlines, and I gotta, KFC's making Crocs with little giblets that smell like fried chicken, and the Asian lady designed them, and I am offended. I don't know why I'm offended. I'm more offended at the idea than the fried chicken aspect. Let me put this on the screen.
Yeah, how much they going for?
God.
Like real Crocs that you can wear.
Look
Yes.
at them. Look at them.
And to put chicken in them?
All right, so here's the thing.
Feet in them.
You put your oop, nope, I can turn off Class War the movie. Oh no. I've lost control. There we go. Here's what they look like
Don't
right
leave
here.
that up for too long. Take it down soon because we don't want to get YouTube.
Are we gonna get sued?
Yeah, they'll take it down because it's KFC.
Let me take it down and then I will read to you. Oh, I didn't take down Class War the movie because I didn't transition. Good, I'm doing a great job here. Each pair of co-branded footwear comes with 2 gibbets. Gibbets charms made to resemble and smell like fried chicken.
No.
You walk down the street with these and you have stray dogs in your neighborhood, your ankles are done. Just give them to the dogs. I don't understand where this world is going anymore.
I see. I see the.
There it is.
Oh, 2 actual.
Yeah, these are
Pieces of chicken?
No, they're things that are made to smell like and look like chicken.
I got a few questions.
Yes.
Is this actual Croc brand?
Yes.
Good
Croc.
question.
Oh, they are Croc
Right there.
brand. It's a
Crocs. This is
collab
on the Croc website.
Oh yeah,
This
it's
is a collab? Oh
the post that I saw these in said, "Don't believe this is real," and it sent me to this website.
Oh.
This Asian woman is
What's the
making
What's the
fried chicken.
URL? What does it start
Ooh,
with?
the drip on the back. You see how they had the kernel on one end and on the KFC
Do not refer
logo
to
on
this
the.
as the drip.
Yo.
This is already starting to trend.
They should make them limited edition, like
How much are they?
$1,000 each.
How much are they?
I don't know.
You might have to enter. You might have to
only
enter
do
to a
10.
raffle before you can actually buy them.
Coming spring 2020.
Yeah, you got to get the raffle.
Yeah,
So-
apparently there's a hashtag KFC Crocs.
Yeah, dude.
Check that out at home.
That's crazy.
That's
a
what
no
the
for
world
me.
is coming to. I know.
You should cop. You can. The resale value is probably high.
You surely could. Let's get a James Nelson and Crocs
There you
partnership.
go.
I've seen the resale value is probably real high.
I assume so. Because it's ironic.
How much do Crocs cost?
$20.
$20. So
I'm
you
making
might-
this up. I don't know anything about Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs are like 30.
30. So they'll probably resell for $120. That's a $90 come up.
Why do I know? They're 40? Okay.
$40.
40. Then
I
still
do have some.
120. You know.
Our next headline.
I have
for the
really
evening.
fancy Crocs.
And I really want to talk about this because this is exciting for me.
Custom?
Phoenix Jones, Seattle superhero vigilante and MMA fighter, arrested for selling MDMA and cocaine.
You got to make a living.
Here's the thing. This guy, he's real. He really runs around trying to fight crime in an outfit and is an MMA fighter.
Oh, wow.
Here's a video. Where is it? Here? Where-
Yeah, crime in Seattle though.
No, Seattle's like one of the most depressed cities.
Really?
There's crime
Yeah.
out there.
People are
Where's
sad there
the-
because they don't get a lot of sun.
Yeah.
I know some
I'm
black
trying to
people trying to
find-
move to Seattle and whatnot.
There's a clip of him and the lady trying to hit him with something. Where is it? All right, there it is. That's the
Wait,
superhero.
so she was trying, he was trying to help her,
He
and
split
then
up. Yeah, he split up a fight that she was in, and he carries around mace. It's like Watchmen, if Watchmen sold drugs. So this guy,
So he sells drugs too.
cocaine and MDMA, like the big drugs. Like you sell coke. That's
MDMA is a big drug.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Well, cocaine, yeah. but
Cocaine is
MDMA?
like the oh yeah.
it's Molly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
As
big drug.
Nori and Pharrell said, cocaine business controls America. And clearly, your
Molly's
friendly
really-
neighborhood superhero is in on it.
Molly.
That's a nice ass suit, though. Damn.
I didn't know Molly. was-
Molly is
looks
so
looks
you
better
get-
than
it's
Batman. I'll
so
tell you that.
it's so cheap
Robert
to
Pattinson
acquire
every
and
day.
cheap to sell. It's like a good if you.
Yes. What are you gonna say?
I'm just saying that it's cheap to acquire and it's cheap to sell. That's
I just
only
want to
all
point out
information.
that other people were having the conversation, and Steve really felt like he had to get this off his chest.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know why.
What? Is he chasing a car?
Well, she didn't know Molly was a big drug.
Molly is a big.
Yeah, it's a big drug.
It's been in the chorus of so many rap songs.
Molly Percocet.
That's true.
Molly Percocet.
Take your mask off, because if you rob them and you take your mask off, and they look at
Quality
your
looks
face, you
like
gotta
it's
kill them.
edited.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
He's black, right?
I don't know about this. Yeah, he's black.
Yeah, I remember
Phoenix
this.
Jones.
Yeah, I remember this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw that dude walking up the street, honestly, anybody who wears that outfit definitely sells Molly. I'm just like,
where's the party at, bro?
I've never seen a dude in like spandex and some weird thing that didn't
The
sell
rubber
Molly,
stuff.
you know, or didn't know where the Molly was at.
He knows.
Yeah,
That's why he sells it.
Yeah.
So, folks, that is our news for the evening. News you can use. What we're going to do now is we're going to play the actual 15-minute mix, the DJ Elokari meant. I'm going to go pee, and when we come back, we're going to do our sponsor shot and play a round of trading rappers. Martha, how much do you know about rap?
Enough. I know a lot about old school rap.
How much do you know about Shaquille O'Neal's rap career?
Not much.
Twism.
Didn't he have like he had 2 songs?
No.
Yo, he did a
what?
song with Biggie, and it was one of the greatest Biggie verses on anything. You Can't Stop the Rain. Go look it up, kids. But in the meantime, we are going to go on break. We are BlurdDotRadio. Let me hit the thing. Where is it?
You're not supposed to say, let me hit the thing.
Well,
Yo, anybody hit
BlurdDotRadio? Just hit it.
We are going to listen to our second DJ Elokari mix of the evening. DJ Elokari has his mixes online. Go to djelokari.com. Check them out. We will be back at 9 o'clock with trading rappers and our sponsors of the evening. BlurdDotRadio.
give you that love. Dirty, dirty love. Can you tell me what's up? Got you rolling up, and you don't even like blunts.
No, no, no.
Cause when you got your nails done,
no, no.
I'll take you to the coast, have a toasting by the ocean. Then we post on the gram, moving to the notion. Hey, yeah, more cake, more drink. She's more than a friend, they say. It's all up to love. It's all up to love.
love. Don't go falling in love. I only want you for the night. Only want you for the night. Train wreck, storyteller might have had too much to drink. Train wreck, she's leaving for the meaning. Bass banging in the background, popping pills till she pass out. Train wreck, drink from my cup, do not take it from me. Add a little ice, let me take control of your childbearing hips. Strawberry lips, God gave you a gift, let me show you how to walk with it. Linger on my linger while we rock with it. I'm a village boy, but I'll treat you like do you my wanna queen. go? Yeah. Hey, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go?
Come to a place that you don't know. Baby, you can let your hair down. No, we play down. Can we say now? Everybody seems to know that I've been loving you, yeah, yeah. That you've been loving me, yeah, yeah. Freaky, take it to Malawi, eh. Amani say, come take a dance with the Guardians. Hit them with the dance, they know. Hit them with the dance, they know we go. Summer, hit them with the dance, we know. Hit them with the dance, we know we go, yeah, yeah. More drink. Said she more than a friend, they say. It's all up to love, yeah, yeah. It's all up to us, yeah.
Hey, do you wanna go? Hey, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Yeah. Shai says to me Changanika, dripping cold from Tanganyika. Word on the street, she from Tanzania. Kenya, Malawi, or down in Zambia. Melanin Queen, she from South Sudan. Mama said to love her, she from Makobola.
Nairobi, Kampala, Kigali, oh, she from Lagos, oh, my African
queen. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? With plans and I follow you. Don't go on Mars. Don't go on Mars. Take you to the beyond. African queen, show you the world. Where do you wanna go?
My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say, my baby a real man. He always do everything I like. I love him, no question. He put it down every single time. Yeah, know what you thinking? You wish you had a love like mine. A love like this here only come once in a lifetime. Yeah, guess I looked up on mine. Yeah, he's so gentle and kind. Yeah, my baby so damn fine. Yeah, like goddamn. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say don't know where he came from. Never had love like this in my life. Down for whatever, he can't get whatever it is he like. Yeah, holding out never. My baby can get it whenever, wherever. Cause a love like this here only come once in a lifetime. Guess I looked up on mine, yeah. He's so gentle and kind, yeah. My baby so damn fine, yeah. Like goddamn. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me.
and soul, proud and bold. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold. The music need a little more heart, little more soul. Either too hot or a little too cold. Way too many shallow verses, nothing deep, grab the surface. Too weak to be defined as timeless, so we gotta guide these blinded rhymers away from the shiny diamonds and fancy coats. Show what matters most, rappers boast, stunt and show ball, scared to be looked at as something so soft, trying to be hard, but they hardly real. Make so-called music you hardly feel, that's why they leave a lot left to be desired. So I try to write to rekindle the fire, lifting it higher, the simple man with a pen, trying to give you something you can feel again. Who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. And they love to hear it, constructing lyrics to touch the spirit. So fresh and inspired the hopeless. Better myself and retire the dopest. Or at least well respected, I'm free to be me. And I sell my message, but people are rarely rich. So for little or nothing, I share my gift. While you vibe to it, stare and drift. In the space, take your mind on a daring trip. To a place music nowadays never ventures. Embrace the experience, let me enter the next adventure. Remains a mystery. Then I paint a picture to stain your memory. And secure my place in history. In your heart, I stay convinced of me. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from get my place in history. In your heart, I stay convinced of me. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold. I was told not to hold back and wrote raps for cats to use for healing. Say things that you ain't used to hearing. Don't believe everything the news revealing. So I grab mics and use speakers to expose gems for the true seekers. Cause they just might be the future leaders. Erasing all doubt, make true believers. And you and me, all is possible. Self-pride can't make y'all unstoppable. And help you push through your obstacles. Peace is a must, war is optional. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold. H-E-R, we heart and soul, proud and bold.
Like juicy berries.
Just the fly love song.
We're gonna talk about art beats and lyrics. How was that? I meant to come.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying Martha didn't come to your show either?
So late.
I was, and I
almost didn't give in.
Martha skipped both of our shows.
I'm not myself. I don't like going out and seeing people.
You're becoming anti-social.
I am.
It's not like.
Oh, hey,
I
everybody.
know. I'll come out of it.
You're listening to BlurdDotRadio.
Martha, will you do me a favor?
It depends on the favor.
Will
I don't own it.
Will you grab that sign right there and move it move it more, over there, and the same with the headphones.
So, folks, we are going to do our sponsor chat of the evening. Shout out to Yo and CH Distillery. Head over to CH Distillery, and they have live shows. They have a lot of liquor. One of the liqueurs that they have given us many free bottles of. It is called Jeppson's Malort, a Chicago classic. Malort is a Swedish liqueur?
Something like that. Am I right about that?
It has an unusual botanical. It probably is from Africa.
Yeah.
Hey.
It is described as having an unusual botanical. Do a shot with your burgers, or do a shot with your pies. Do a shot with your salad. You know, it goes with everything. So we're gonna.
What? How strong is it? What's the word?
It's not very strong.
No,
it has a pretty low ABV.
40. Okay, yeah, ABV.
It's very low.
What's low? 20.
No, that's lower
for liquor.
It's like really like it's like
it's
like a PBR.
Yeah, no.
And an alcohol. It's like a
PBR and an alcohol.
Oh. Then I don't get it then.
No,
it's the first time I sat down in like 3
there
days.
You go. What, from working?
Mm-hmm.
Steve works too much. Get Steve an ottoman.
Did you just snort a little bit?
I heard a loud, long snort.
Yeah.
So, folks, what we're gonna do is the shot that I heard E40 do on the Breakfast Club. It goes. Hold your glasses. I am not above you. I am not below you. I am right here with you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Go back, man. Go back.
Martha's trying to cheat.
Definitely botanical.
Botanical is the word.
Wow.
The fact that it doesn't even have a high alcohol volume. Why?
Again, shout out to CH Distillery.
That was so good. Oh man, these are the best pictures I've ever gotten.
Are they actually?
Oh, you were taking pictures that whole time?
The whole time.
Like fresh green leaves.
There you go. Right off of the ground.
Yeah.
You want to post that?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, you'll post our artwork. You're gonna post our ugly photos.
Yeah.
We'll have links to your artwork.
Sure.
Wow.
So we're shout out to Kenyatta Forbes, maker of the game Trading Rappers. Go to tradingracesgame.com. Trading Races is a great educational tool. There are face cards with Black history figures, and your students talk about who's blacker, and you have to set the criteria for what black is. So it's just good conversation to have. However, what she doesn't sell anymore is a little game called Trading Rappers. We are going to play it, and this is a podcast exclusive. No other podcast in the world has a deck of Trading Rappers cards.
What if we found out that wasn't true?
Then we would fight them.
That's the answer.
We will wait for them outside, because there can only be one.
This is what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
So,
yeah. There's a guy getting hit in his groin area with an axe.
That is from Born Invincible. It's a great kung fu movie.
Did you put that together, Mike?
I did.
Nice.
I made all those gifs. Check out our Giphy page. Go to Giphy and type in BLURDDOTRADIO, and you'll see the litany of black nerd gifts that we have put together. A lot of them are from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. So, you know, in case you're wondering what black nerd gifts are.
I went to college with his son, with Vargas' son.
Who's Vargas?
Vargas.
Who's Vargas?
The guy who comes out of Antonio Vargas.
Oh, Huggy Bear?
Yeah, he comes out with the
You can't call him by his actual name.
No, you gotta know his name.
Huggy Bear is his name.
Oh, there's my stack. Okay,
So,
what are we doing?
Can I look at him?
So, this game here,
Yes.
called Trading Rappers.
Oh, I got the blackest rapper.
It plays like spades.
My hand is so dark skinned today.
And it's not by skin color.
Ooh, mine is not very dark skinned at all.
Oh, I got two of them.
Yeah, I feel like if I had all these, you guys have like I can already feel
I got
the
the hottest deck right now.
I know.
I'm representing for all the light skinned people tonight.
Damn, I saw who you got. Got my boy.
Like all in my hand.
So
nosy.
the game plays like spades. I'm gonna deal first, and then we deal to the left. We all throw out whichever card we feel is appropriate to throw out. You know, if you have like the 2 of hearts in spades, just throw that out immediately. Throw out your weakest card or your strongest card, and we get books for each hand that we win. We win a hand by arguing about who is the best rapper on the table at that time. We got the rule.
Who's the best rapper? Not the
Contextually, who's the best
blackest
rapper? I mean, if you want to go for the blackest rapper, if that's your argument, and you feel like you can,
I don't know why I thought
can
that's
win
what
a
you
book.
said. That's what the game was.
No, the game that I was describing
rapper.
before is called Trading Races, which is still available on tradingracesgame.com. Shout out to Kenyatta Forbes. Trading Rappers, not available.
Okay.
It's only available here.
Did we ever
BlurdDotRadio.
Did we ever mention how she should make a game called Trading Racist?
They're racist in Trading Races.
Yeah, but she should
Sean
make
Spicer, Donald Trump.
She should make it a racist exclusive.
No, white people would like that too.
Yeah, they probably would, actually.
Speaking of white people, I'm going to throw out Eminem.
Hey, Whitey performed at the Oscars or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn,
Probably the most conscious-ish white rapper.
Yeah, I was listening to...
The rest of them are just white.
Yeah. Mac Miller just has bars. He's not really...
He was conscious.
Yeah.
He could have gotten more conscious had he stayed alive. Yeah. But then, Mac Miller died. Post Malone doing Mountain Dew commercials. Switch places. So, listener at home, I threw out Eminem. Steve, who you got?
I'm going to throw out Kendrick Lamar.
Whoa, that's a nice...
I want to win one. I never won. I don't think I've won one.
Yes, you did.
I won one last week.
Last time
I was here anyway.
So, listener, I threw out Eminem. Steve threw out Kendrick Lamar. If you're 15, that's an argument. If you're older than 15, Kendrick probably wins. Martha, who you got?
Right, now seeing that,
I'm playing to win.
you are.
That's what's up.
No weak cards out here.
No weak cards.
No weak cards.
Okay, then I'm going to put a weak
Oh, funny story.
Who the hell is that?
So the Sunny...
Before
Chicago,
you tell
too.
the funny story, remember, there
Okay,
are
I'm
people
sorry.
who are
I'm
not
sorry.
at this
I'm
table
sorry.
who don't get the context.
Yeah,
So
I
give the
got you.
context for your funny story.
So I threw
Martha
out Vic
threw out
Mensa,
Vic
who
Mensa.
I've met, but you tell your story.
Wait, are we going to compare Vic Mensa stories? Because we've never done that on the show.
Okay.
My girlfriend went to Sunday service today.
There was one today?
Yeah,
I went to the one when it was raining a few months ago.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Sick, literally. It was raining.
And
somebody caught coronavirus at that show.
Yeah, probably. And she's like, I think I'm gonna go. I was like, oh, that's whack. And
kind of was. I didn't. I get it. Yeah.
And she was like, she listed off all these celebrities that were there. It's kind of whack because it's like All-Star Weekend, so you basically held church for like all these. Anyway, that's so.
Yeah, that's what God wants.
That's disgusting to me. If you believe in religion, then like that's not how it's supposed to.
Yo, there's no sermon. Let me throw that out. It's just house music about God. It could be interpreted as being about God. Maybe it was intended to be about God.
Is he selling tickets?
But no, it was
it's free. Okay.
Rhymefest got
Okay.
me. Shout out to Rhyme.
Yeah, Vic Mensa was smoking outside, and I said, yeah, that's about right.
Smoking cigarettes or weed?
It doesn't matter.
Vic Mensa was smoking outside the Sunday. Bald Vic Mensa.
Yeah, bald.
Oh, he's bald now?
Yeah, he bald. He shaved it.
You know, I got a wild card in here. What does that
was
mean?
bold, you know, because they're held.
You can throw out whoever comes to mind in the argument.
Really?
I'm not. I'm looking at in your eyes. I'm not even looking at your.
Steve always looks at my cards. It's fine. Steve also holds his cards out like this. He's doing it right now. I want to see all his cards on.
It doesn't matter. They already in my hand.
I
It's
want
not
to
like
win too.
it's
I want to win too.
What'd you play?
I want to win too.
Jeez. All right, so listener at home, I threw out Eminem. Steve threw out Kendrick Lamar. Martha threw out Vic Mensa. James threw out Tupac Shakur. Before we get into the voting, Martha, I want to hear your Vic Mensa story.
It's not necessarily a story.
Was it bald Vic Mensa or hair?
No. So that's the story. I met him at an art event that a friend of mine was throwing, and he was chilling, just like kind of on the side. Good question.
Who was throwing the event?
Tell us how Vic Mensa was a dick to you.
He actually
I want to
wasn't.
hear the detail.
He wasn't a dick to me, but I heard that his dreads were fake, and so it made me lose respect for him. Yeah, so we see him at that party. I see him.
He had the weave?
Yes, I see him, and it's like normal, whatever his hair was. And then,
the man got money.
however long ago, all of a sudden
right,
he's got
man.
dreads. I was like, wait a minute. And my friend said, oh no, those are dread weaves or whatever you call
Let
it.
the
Weave
man
dread.
go. He
I had never heard of it. Vic Mensa put me on to that
He
being
want
a
long
thing.
ass hair. Let the man wear a weave. Like shit.
I didn't know.
So I just want to say real quick, Vic Mensa, don't make a video about how you want to fight me. You'd probably beat me up. If your hair was fake and then you're bald all of a sudden, that kind of seems like you gave up on wearing fake locks. Hey, what? Who am I? I got real dreads. I grew them for 13 years. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with not having hair, but there's always the who's the Canadian rapper?
Drake.
With the hair. He grew back his hairline because he had treatment. Tory Lanez.
Oh, Tory Lanez. Oh yeah, he grew back his hairline.
You can do the Tory. He got it from Tyga.
Oh, bet. Yo, I was just about to shout out my dude Wade the barber. He put black men's hairlines back.
He does the ramen noodles. He does the ramen noodle treatment.
Black men's hairline.
Yo, check Pete Game.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So we're all.
Did the Asians discover that?
Wow.
Yeah, where you glue it and it's a whole thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen the videos.
And it looks kind of real.
Listen, man, I can show the world my hairline right
that?
now. It's kind of leaving.
Yeah.
James does this, you guys.
I does the man units.
Man units.
I can't disclose any of my clients.
No, of course not.
You got a thing?
Oh, because you're a barber.
He's a barber. He does these man units.
Let's not forget. Hit up.
Just on the hairline or the pubes?
Just on the hairline.
Okay.
Now, I want you to know that on
Carolina
the video feed,
Yeah.
hit up the Artist Forever.
Yeah.
If you're going bald and you wanna get your hairline back,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it can work.
What's
on that page is J Nell Cuts.
J-Nell. Wait, let me switch it up.
N-E-L.
What's the ticket?
It's like $30. Talking about for the hairline replacement?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Go for like a bill or two, yeah.
A couple of bills, yeah.
Oh.
I'll just go bald, bro.
How do you said J-Nell?
Yeah,
J-Nell.
J-N-E-L.
It's J-A-N-E-L. Right?
J-A-N.
Oh, I love what you do.
J-N-E?
I can't.
N-E-L.
J-N-E-L Cuts.
Yep.
Realistically, the barber is the most important person in my life.
J-Nell Cuts.
J-A-E?
Yeah, J-A-E, yeah.
I want to get it right.
Hey,
I'm not even
looking at my hand and shit. I think I won there.
I think you did win unless
now
Mike's
we gotta
gonna
vote.
try to make a.
This is the voting round.
Oh, okay.
So, listener, we have Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Vic Mensa, and Tupac Shakur. I'm gonna be real with everybody listening. When Tupac was alive, I was not a big fan of his.
Wow.
I have been, and I'm not the biggest because it was Biggie and Tupac. I was a Biggie fan.
Okay.
I am going to have to vote for Kendrick Lamar
Woo.
on the West Coast tip because he is the current Tupac of the West Coast. Not the Tupac of Baltimore, the Tupac of California.
That's why G added.
Steve, who you got?
I like Kendrick Lamar a lot. I was just thinking about how I don't listen to his albums enough on repeat.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I have a really bad selection.
So that's who you're voting for?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was your card. Sus.
Yo, I never
Well,
did that.
Elgin's not here.
Game is this, yo? That's not a good
See,
game.
and they're
Like,
against
so-
us.
Yeah,
I got your back.
No.
I'm voting for Tupac.
Oh, geez, we're
You
on
do
teams
have on
now.
the Tupac shirt.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
fact.
have-
You can't.
You kind of like played into.
Play my hand.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I gotta come up with Pac, man. I mean, I love Kendrick. I love Eminem, but Pac, man,
He set a lot of standards.
yeah, that's my guy right there. You know.
And I will say, when kids say things like, "Oh, Tupac wasn't even all that good," you weren't there.
Yeah,
Right.
You weren't there. Tupac did a lot
Yeah.
of. First, Tupac was like, when it came to being gangster and then making songs that had like more meaning than shooting and fucking
Yeah.
sexing. Tupac was the guy. Now rappers do that all the time. It's like Beavis and Butthead. If you watch it now, it doesn't seem as dirty as it was in the 90s when you couldn't say the B word on TV. Or when you couldn't say ass on TV. Now I can say ass on the radio.
I think Pac has crossed generations too. Like my dad, like Tupac and my kid.
Nice. He was
And
a
my
poet.
generation.
He was,
So
he was pretty good.
I'm willing to concede to Tupac for
Well,
the legendary status.
Then,
Good choice.
once again,
I
Steve
think it's
votes
gonna-
against me.
I think it's gonna continue to cross those generational lines.
He really
Him
like-
and
he-
Biggie, like there's gonna be like the talk for years, for
Yeah.
centuries.
Yeah.
I only can see because I know I got goats in my hand.
I don't have
Well,
that much.
who played Tupac?
Oh, so
You
you
throw out
me.
first.
All right, cool. Man, that's about DMX.
Woof woof. That
dog.
MFR is
Arf.
spitting.
Arf.
Arf arf.
Arf arf.
As hard as
It's a
DMX
dog.
is, mind you, DMX is the most successful functioning crackhead of all time. Him and Marion Barry.
I was into him for a while.
Yeah,
in college, like for real. There was that
Wait,
one
dude,
album.
the scene in Belly. Are you one of the young ladies that was into that scene in Belly?
Yeah.
The scene.
There's
I
the
liked
butt
Belly.
scene. Yeah.
Oh well, there's
It
if
was
you're
visually
that,
stimulating.
if you're into that, there's when he performed for what's MTV's like Spring Break, whatever, when they go to Cancun or whatever. So where he's sagging his pants, I remember a girl like posting that video and like say, "Oh, no wonder he has like 35 kids. He almost tripped over that thing." You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there he has it.
Well.
Noise.
Now you know you're straight. You never noticed.
No, I never noticed.
No,
Like, you know, it's
no,
all people know.
Ice Cube.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm never gonna watch Friday the same way. In the vein of Belly, I'm gonna throw out Nasir joke. Also, Martha. Did you
Oh,
just-
I went
your
too
turn?
fast.
Nice.
I thought it was all right.
Oh, no, to the left. Steve.
Damn.
I can see your entire hand. Who you gonna
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
do? Never is this.
Never.
She got a cube. I know that.
917.
Put that 917. Put that cute.
Welp.
He had Biggie all along.
Right.
It's not.
Well.
It's let me say this. I know that's the best rapper, one of the best rappers ever.
Kicking the door.
Not my,
Storyteller, lyricist.
not necessarily my favorite.
He dissed everybody in New York on his own. No one came back at him. Well, he
Yeah.
was dead.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, so but I think he's one of the greatest rappers of all time. Definitely.
Martha, are you still going to play the same card?
No.
Because he's one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah,
He
but
took
he's not
out his
gonna beat
entire group.
Tupac. I mean,
Well,
he's not
Tupac
gonna
is
beat
enough.
Biggie.
He might.
NWA
NWA Ice Cube and post NWA Ice Cube
They're
was one of the
beating me.
hardest rappers in the world.
I actually
According to
like
this
Ice Cube more than
according to
Biggie.
that
So
card there that she laid, it didn't look like it was post.
I won't lie to
It
you.
looks like,
I see one of your
Well,
cards.
recent Cube.
We're talking about the whole. We're not talking about post We Be Clubbing Cube.
You might as well throw
That
Cube.
just
Oh
went
my
down.
God, that was.
I really love Ice Cube. So
Yeah,
I do too.
He wrote for
And then
Eazy-E.
besides being a rapper, just the entrepreneur, movie
Yeah.
maker,
all that.
and he does
he
not like
co-owns a basketball league.
change
Yeah.
himself.
He's still
But
very, very dope.
I'll say this: everything Biggie did, for the most part, changed rap forever.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Everything he did?
A lot of the things.
I would agree.
He did a
What
few
about
things.
his content? What he
Fashion and
talked
rap.
about?
That changed it forever.
There weren't men. There were Biggie clones when he was rapping, but when Jay got big, Jay had more clones than Biggie did.
Yeah.
I prefer
For sure.
Nas to
Jay is a
Biggie
big-
anyway.
Mm.
Yeah,
Strong statement. Brooklyn versus Queens.
I
That's,
do actually.
The age-old drug dealer argument. Dr. Nelson, you started off. Who you voting for? Heavy hitters in the table. Just for the listener, we got DMX, we got Nas, we got Biggie, we got Ice Cube.
Yeah, that's kind of.
No shorts, no losses.
Yeah, that's kind of tough there, man.
It's a hard one.
I love DMX. I love Nas, man. That only one mic shit. That's really. I love that song. Biggie.
Jesus died at age 33, but one of my duns holding 9.
Steve doesn't like Nas. Let me throw that out.
I do like Nas.
You
It's just-
told me you didn't
some
like
of his
Nas.
songs, some of his albums are really bad. A lot
He
of
does
his
have some
albums are
bad albums.
really
he
bad.
What Illmatic?
It
I know
really
that
took
was-
Jay-Z dissing him for him to get back on.
But Big Man, you
It
can't.
was written.
Big Man.
You know who at least partially the last verse in Kicking the Door was aimed at? Nas. This is for those who choose to use disrespectful views on the King of NY. What was it? And so bleach in your eye and feel you start to cry, ask why.
Ah, man, it's so fucking hard.
Ain't no kings in this rap things, they siblings, nothing but my children's, one shot, they disappearing.
You're making it hard for me, man.
It's tough.
Can you-
It's tough. Like next. Next,
All right,
too
I'm
close.
gonna go with
Somebody
Big.
got that.
I'm gonna go with Big, man. I love Bad Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Big.
Go
with Big.
I am gonna have to go with Biggie. Out of everybody here, DMX, if he hadn't have let crack ruin his life, would have been a Biggie to me. His first 2 albums were amazing. After that, it just kind of slipped. He had another good album after that, but it wasn't consecutive. It was like his 4th or 5th album. Steve, why do you keep?
I'm ready to go.
pushing
When
your
you
face?
tell me to go, I'm gonna go.
Who you got, Steve?
Big.
Big. Martha, who you got?
Nas.
All right, cool.
It didn't matter what I said.
Martha, why do you like Nas more than Biggie?
He spoke to me more than Biggie did. Yeah.
Nas was dope.
He was an idealist.
You know, he was
Biggie's
like
a-
15, 16 when
Like-
his first album dropped. He was the
Yeah,
best
and I'm
rapper
kind of
in
an
New York
idealist.
at 16.
I'm less materialistic.
Yeah.
So he spoke to me a lot more.
Yo, I had listened to the One More Chance remix like every day for the past 3 weeks. It's amazing. It really
If I ruled the world.
Wow. Who the hell is that? Is that Nipsey Hussle?
Missy Elliott.
Oh, okay. Wait, is Nipsey Hussle in the deck? Here?
No, he's Nip God is not in the.
You guys don't have Nip?
No,
You got Missy. I can
this
be
was
Missy.
this game was made pre-Nipsey.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
However, the fact that you thought that Missy Elliott was Nipsey Hussle
Missy Elliott is
will go down in BlurdDotRadio.
Yeah, I can't see that card. Okay, yeah, I see. Oh,
It's
the
her
hat.
with the
Right,
yeah.
right. My
Is
bad,
that
my
Nipsey
bad.
Hussle? I'm using that as a.
I wear glasses.
Why don't you wear them?
Just
Stop trying to be
snap
cute.
Yeah, I'm tired of wearing them motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I say motherfucker?
You can.
No.
I'm so sorry. Beep.
It
Thank you for.
It happens. It's live. We're not editing.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
My
Martha,
turn? All right.
where you
I'm
go?
beating you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
The
think Lil
notorious
Kim's better.
KIM.
Okay, so there's a lot of females here. I don't have not one female here. So, but this guy, he raps about females all the time.
Oh,
no.
boy, no.
For the listener at home who is not watching on YouTube, he raps about females all the time. Was too short.
Can't say that word on air. So
Female?
Bitch.
no,
No.
Yeah, we can't say that.
No, it's
You
on
can
the
say
list.
ASS probably.
Yeah, you can say that. It's on the list. It's on the list.
Well, I used to work in TV. You can't say like the C word. You can't say.
You know, I didn't know what the C word was until I went to college. Because I grew up in a relatively black place.
Which word are we
don't
talking
use
about?
that.
It's like two C words.
Thanks.
See you next Tuesday.
Sorry.
Can't
Don't
say
act
see
like you
next
did that
Tuesday.
on, by accident. Since we are talking about people who talk about women a lot, I'm going to throw out LL Cool J.
Flotitious.
Oh,
Because he needed love.
Delicious.
wow.
He needed love. He was doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Hollis to Hollywood, but is he good?
That's one verse. I'm quoting more than once. He's the type of guy.
Ah, man.
Which was a terror. That's not a good time. I liked the song because I was like 6. Not his best song. Steve, who you got? Oh, you already threw out
We
Missy.
all threw out. That's
Yeah.
what-
All right. So for the listener at home, Steve threw out Missy Elliott. Martha threw out Lil Kim. James threw out Too Short. I threw out LL Cool J.
This is a tough deck.
My head is like a shark's fin.
Yo, that guy said, "My tongue's a chisel and this conversation sculpture. I'm bad." One of the greatest bars ever spit.
That's
Steve.
solid.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
LL
love a
damn.
good LL Cool J verse.
Damn.
Him versus Ice Cube would
Yeah,
have been a good one. 'cause
Lady Love.
They both
That would've
ended
been-
entire careers.
Okay.
So we got
Go
Missy, Lil Kim, Too Short.
This
You
is-
know his favorite word. And
Yeah.
ladies love Cool James.
Yeah, Lady Love, Cool James.
That's a fact.
See, I was on Team
He's still out.
Kim until you put this in.
Oh,
That's tough. That's rough right there. That's
rough and tough. In my opinion. She's not in it.
yeah. Cause Lil Kim, man, she.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
I can't say some of her lyrics.
Before she tried to look like Faith Evans and Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah.
I can put Lil Kim and Too Short next to each other.
But which one do you pick? The show's over, by the way. So we got to make this quick.
It's
we're in the shout out.
I'll just do Lil Kim, dude.
All right.
I'm
Martha,
gonna
what
go.
you got?
Go ahead, Marty.
I'm gonna go Lil Kim.
Damn.
2 for Lil Kim.
Yeah.
James, who you got?
Damn, man. They love Cool J, man. That's me right there.
I am also going to go LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Because on the one hand, he needed love. On the other hand, Mama said knock you out. Which ended careers. He ended people's careers. Crush Mo D, Hammer, and Ice-T's girl. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We have 2 cards left. Steve is hating on LL Cool J. He's been doing that for a while. I say that we throw out the best of our 2 last cards. And within, we'll do a lightning round to determine
who won that one.
That's what we're trying to figure out. Steve, throw it out. The best of your 2 cards.
The best of my 2 cards.
That all we have is 2.
I'm gonna go with 50.
Over Kane?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Steve.
Wow.
I sound like Big Daddy Kane.
Ew, I don't like
if it was if this had been Rakim instead of Big Daddy
Martha,
Kane, I would have done.
Dre.
James, who you got?
MC Hammer.
It's a wild card.
Pick the best, the better rapper, or a rapper better than these
Better
2.
than
You can
50
just
or
pick off
Dre.
the top of your head, and that's your wild.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with 50, man.
No,
you
50's
gotta
already here.
for your wild card.
Your wild card now.
Who's better than those 2?
Who do you have to pick for your wild card?
Anybody.
Yeah, you can pick any rapper in the world.
Yeah.
You can pick Pitbull if you want to.
That's what you're into.
That's what you like.
Pick Weird
Flow
Al.
Rider too.
Ah, man, shit.
Flow Rider.
Yeah, I want to.
Who's worse between Flow Rider and Pitbull?
Drake blow both of them cats out right there.
All right.
So,
Drake is who he's playing. Who do we got?
Drake. He's a rapper now. Okay, you're right.
Who's adjacent to these
He
people?
does sing, and rap.
Poppy.
Poppy Julo.
Who's yours,
Somebody.
Mike?
Well, I also have a wild card.
Oh.
Because I have to play Tyga otherwise.
Someone. Okay, I didn't know there were 2 wild cards in the deck.
Yeah, there are only 2.
Damn.
Steve, help me out. 50.
No, don't help him.
Drake.
No one's topping Drake, man.
Other
I'm sorry,
Poppy.
man. He's
Poppy.
popping.
He's Jay-Z.
All right.
Jay-Z.
I'll tell you why. Go ahead.
Damn.
And 50. Go ahead. You
All right. So, listener, Steve, if you want to recap.
Recap
before
is,
you get into it.
Recap is I played 50 Cent. Dr. Dre was played by.
It also might be Mike's
Martha.
name, so we got it.
Me.
Okay. And who had
Actually,
Drake?
let me go check.
I had Drake.
James had Drake.
And then you had, who did you play?
Jay.
Hov? The guy? All right. Drake in the past week, you've heard "Life Is Good" the song, right? Then if you like Drake, it's a song featuring him and Future. All the DJs.
I just heard.
All right, so all the DJs I've had at my job have cut Drake's. They don't even play Drake's verse.
Yeesh.
And he has the first verse,
Right.
not the second verse. They don't even play Drake's verse.
That's not nice.
They don't even play it. So that I'm just putting that out there.
Okay.
Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for 50. I think he's the
Over Jay?
Over Jay?
Over Dre and all of them.
Over Dre and Jay?
Over Jay-Z?
I think
I can see over Drake.
I think
he does have an appeal.
I think for 50 Cent in the long term will be the more influential rapper.
Really?
Than Jay?
Yeah.
Not that he's
Honestly.
not because he's on a TV show.
Not.
I mean his actual.
Like I
song.
think as his songs and his everything he's presented himself to be is more important
Than Jay.
Than Jay, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I disagree hard.
Yeah.
Martha, who do you got?
I'll just choose Jay so we can get this.
I don't know because I really like Dr. Dre.
Dre is dope.
As a rapper?
Dre,
And
I'll
as
tell
a
you,
mentor,
Dre's
as a
influence, he has
businessman.
influenced
He's put so many other rappers on.
Jay-Z,
Yeah, he
he's
did.
Eminem.
influenced 50 Cent.
Mhm.
I don't know if he influenced Drake. I don't know if they ever did a song together. But he had to have. He's a billionaire.
Who? Dr. Dre. And yeah, they definitely have a song.
Drake and Dr. Dre?
Huh. He definitely
I'd
produced
listen
a
to
song
that
or something, or at least
We kinda had to.
replace a snare on a song.
I feel like he's Scott Storch may have done most of the work. But I feel like if Drake is one of the biggest rappers in the world, you had to have Dre somewhere in your history.
You at least listen to your album before it came out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe you wrote a rhyme or two for Dr. Dre, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But I guess I'll have to vote Jay-Z and not be biased because Dre was my card.
Jay's my card.
No, Dr. Dre was my
Oh,
card. Your
Dre.
card.
Just-
Yeah.
oof.
So I'll go with
You
Jay-Z.
got to pronounce things.
Yeah, Dr. Dre. I'm voting for Jay-Z.
Chica.
Definitely over Drake.
I'm going to vote for Jay-Z too.
Damn.
Because Jay-Z, listen, I feel like if Jay-Z isn't in your top
Why isn't he in the deck?
3, he is. If he's not in your top 3 rappers, then you're probably just hating on Jay-Z. If he's not in your top 5, you're definitely hating. If he's not in your top 10, you are hating. Like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? If he's not in your top 10, I know who you like. You know, and this isn't a diss to anybody, but like Brother Ali. Buckshot,
Ali.
sure. You like the raucous lineup. Which isn't, you know, I also am a backpack rap fan. But if you don't, Jay-Z can do it. That's what I'm saying. He can do it all.
I had the Buckshot Shorty and Ninth Wonder tape, you know.
It was dope.
The show's over.
I mean, the show's over. We do, however, have time for shout outs if you all would still like.
We don't give away prizes anymore, just to let you guys know.
Anymore. We
dare
did it
you.
like 5 times.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. I ain't got no money to be giving prizes away.
We never paid for those prizes.
I paid for it.
Oh, really?
What?
What's
My
what
co-host.
other card?
I want to give a shout out to DJ Elokari at
MJ.
All-Star Weekend. I want to give a shout out to Melvin Brooks and Ricardo Jackson, who run our Facebook page, Facebook BLURDDOTRADIO. I want to give a rest in peace shout out to my good friend RJ Lacey, who passed away. And I want to give a shout out to Chris Duncan. He's getting married at the end of the month. Shout out to you and Taylor. Steve, what you got?
I also would like to give a rest in power to RJ. So many good times. Every time I just can't help but like think of like him telling a joke or saying something silly.
Hey, oh God. Did James leave?
No, he went to go. He had to hold it down for a second.
I didn't even hear him leave the walk out of the door.
I watched it.
I'm sure it was on video.
Shout out to the good people of Puerto Rico, especially the dude that tried to sell us oysters on the street.
I'd have bought street. No,
I would.
I feel like that's how you get the coronavirus. Street oysters.
Yeah, dude, that was great. Shout out to everybody here right now. And shout out to everybody who loves everybody.
Okay.
Martha, who you got?
He shouted me out because I love everybody.
I don't.
Shout out to, you already mentioned her, my sister, who bought us tickets to Mexico.
Hey-o.
We're going to go soon. Shout out to Nicolette Jackson.
Hey-o.
I've been teaching lately, and she's a teacher who's been doing this a long time.
Nice.
And she helps me stay sane in this teaching our youth, teaching the teenagers. Yeah, she's very, very cool.
Is that all your shout outs?
I think that'll do.
You want to shout out your kids?
All right, shout out to my kids. I rolled my eyes.
You gotta shout.
Chris Hall,
right.
Jaden Hall. Shout out to my mom, Chris Everett from Everett Wealth Solutions.
I still get those emails.
Yeah.
Me too.
She's smart.
Me too.
Well, that's good you guys haven't unsubscribed. There might be some useful info in there.
Yeah, I'll read them one day.
Yeah. You should have read it one day.
I'm sorry.
I started
if you're
those
listening,
for her when I was working there.
Yeah. Hey. Shout outs. James Nelson, who you want to shout out?
Man, shout out to my beautiful fiance, Ashanti Sharkey. Yes. We're expecting our third son, so coming March 28th. He might be here a little bit sooner.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did say in the email, like, if
Yeah.
she goes into labor, I got to go. And I was like, that would make Blurred Dot history.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Nobody has ever left to be a parent.
Man, I had a
Like,
little scare Friday.
new
So,
parent.
yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, shout out to my mom, my brothers and sisters, my sons, all my kids, my beautiful children. Yeah, and then BlurdDotRadio.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate y'all, man. This is awesome.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
Steve
thanks for
also
having
appreciates it. So does DJ Elokari and Kenny, even though they're not here. You are listening to BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Also shout out to Real Deal Razor K. This is a song he made called Illusions. It is based off of a board in Super Mario World. I think that's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. Shout out to Jerome Jones, who does all of our drops and our outro music. Check us out on IG, Facebook. Are we on anything else? Giphy, Spotify. That's one. BlurdDotRadio. Again, that is BlurdDotRadio. We will be back next week. Maybe Party Noir will show up. They haven't hit me back, and all the time I've been emailing them. DJ Elokari hit up Ray Chardonnay the other week. We'll see if we can make that work. If not, Stanford Carpenter will be here next week, as well as Kenny from First Aid Comics, if he shows up this time.
Ooh, First Aid Comics.
Right.
Spot.
There you go. Love, peace, hair grease. Go read a book.